Brown skin, you know I love your brown skin. I can't tell where yours begins. I can't.
Hey sis, what's up? I'm finally back. It's been too long, way too long, and I have procrastinated long enough. Um, but I figured that today was a good day to start this. It's April 1st. Um, Spring is starting, and I'm working on a lot of new things. This is we're spring cleaning. We're getting out with the old, in with the new. So I figured that today was a good day to come and get back into these videos. Um, I am definitely looking forward to sharing a lot of things with you. But today, for this video, I just kind of wanted to come to you guys and talk about the blog that I'm going to be posting shortly. And you'll be able to find it on Larayrenee.blogspot.com, which will be in the description box. And you can also find the link to it on my Facebook page, which is Sharing Pink. Also on Instagram and Twitter at sharing_pink. But I'm definitely in a good mood today. I have great energy around me today. My spirit is up. Like, my energy is high right now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but I'm going to embrace it while I have it. I have my Carpe Diem shirt on. I'm going to seize today because today is a great day to deliver the message that I want to deliver to you. I've truly been inspired and pushed in a good way and motivated uh, to, get things going and get things moving and get myself back out there. Shout out to my mentor, coach, Chanel Washington. You guys, she's amazing. She's great. I love her. She has really brought some things out in my mind that were there, but I wasn't getting with it, and she's gonna get you to it. So shout out to Chanel Washington. Look her up. She's on Facebook, she's on Twitter, she's on Instagram at Radiant Living Biz. um, Look for her, guys. She's great. She has a lot of great insight and advice and inspiration to share with us, and she's a great advocate for supporting women and getting women on their grind. And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. In a sense, I want to talk about the blog that I'm going to be posting first today. Let me backtrack. The blog that I'm posting today is titled Status Queen. So I wanted to come to you guys and tell you what that means to me, and why I chose that title, and why that's the focus of this month. Status Queen basically is to remind all of us what we are, which is queens. We're queens, and we have to stop forgetting that. Every now and then we step into a space that's not very queen like. I'm just gonna say that. And or we accept things in our lives, that is not what we deserve as queens. And I just want to take you back to a place in your mind where you realize that, and you definitely have to recognize that from within yourself first. A queen, being a queen, is a state of mind. um, and I want you all to remember that we have this oversized crown that we carry over our heads. And you know there's a certain way that we need to address certain situations, um, certain ways we need to treat our sisters, certain ways we need to set the example for men to treat us, um, and never fall short of that, because you're so amazing. Like, you're so amazing that you are the creator of life. Like, you bring life into this world. You know what I mean? And that's just so amazing. And if you really sit and think about everything that a woman has to go through. We go through hell. We go through a lot. And we have to deal with a lot of things. And, we go through so many different emotions day to day. Like, it's like, it's just unbelievable to me sometimes. One minute, it's like you're on this end, and the next minute you're on that end, and it's just, it's a lot to deal with as a woman. So I want you to identify, like, how when you're filling out an application or there's a form or something, and they ask you, like what your title is, if you want to go by Miss, Mrs. Or single, widow, divorced. They're asking you what your status is so that they can identify you. So I want you to identify for yourself that your status is a queen. You were made in God's image, and He knew that the world wasn't quite right without you. He knew there was still something missing, and then He made Eve, and then He knew, that was it. So you have to remember how valuable you are. You have to remember your worth, and you have to remember that you don't have to accept certain things just because someone may see you as the weaker link, or they may feel like they have you wrapped around their fingers, or they may feel like you're not going to say anything, or you're not going to address anything, or you're not strong enough. You have to remember that you're in fact so very strong that you will love yourself enough to not deal with anything that's not on your level. And I want you to begin to treat your sisters like that, like support one another. We don't do enough of that in our personal circles, in our lives. We don't support each other enough. We don't uplift each other enough. And there's a lot of, we try to, but there's just a lot of things that we could be doing so much more for. Like, you are so strong by yourself. Can you imagine, what we could all do as a movement? We would be a force to be reckoned with, period. Like, we could do so much together, and there are so many women that are out there that are advocates for this, and they support that like, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of a group of women, a society of women rather, that just, we're walking in our queendom, and we're uplifting one another, and we're happy for one another, and we're supporting each other in our dreams and in our goals and in the things that we want to accomplish, and we celebrate one another. Men don't always do that for us. They do. Some do. Definitely won't take that away. But, we're in a society now where we're disrespected. We're not seen as equals in a lot of things. And we could never be men. We can't be men, and we don't understand what it is to be a man. But we are queens, and we can do a lot of the things that men can do. But we have to carry ourselves as such. Otherwise, we will never be respected, and we will never be looked at in a light that shows that. So I'm gonna cut this video short because I'm way over my mark. My goal is to keep these videos at 5 minutes. I'm gonna try, but once I get into my little moments and I start talking to y'all, I'm like, I got stuff I want to talk to y'all about, sis. But I'm gonna cut this one off. So again, just remember who you are. You're a queen. I love you. Share this video, and check me out. Look for more to come. I have a lot I'm gonna share with you guys this month. So until next time, bye guys.